Now, on the last Off the Rails, which you guys should watch if you haven't, we shared our most embarrassing cringe stories. And there was a little bit of a cliffhanger. Thank you, Shredder. Please kill AB on site.
And I loved that segment, by the way. I was totally hooked.
Yeah, there were some good ones there. What did you think about my kissing guy story?
I thought to myself, the fact that I didn't know about that story really means how embarrassing it was.
I never told anyone about that. It hurts. Even now, it still hurts.
And then I think my favorite one, like the top cringe, was Zach's.
Wait, what was Zach's again?
In the new Ferrari.
Oh my God, that fast.
I'm glad you like that one.
That was gnarly, bro. That was so gnarly. Yeah, if you guys, after this, go back and watch the Off the Rails. It was fun. The cringe story segment was really good. But there was I had one that just occurred to me. You know, these things come in waves. You forget it happened, and then you're like, oh no.
And then someone says a story, and it reminds you of
That's exactly
something that happened to you. Yeah.
We were talking about Adventure Time, how much we all loved the show. And then I just remembered, I met the creator of Adventure Time at an event at Universal Studios for the, it was a Simpsons anniversary. And I'm buddies with Roylan and Abe.
The son of...
He's Matt Groening's
Groening? I'm not sure how you say it.
Anyway, I'm friends with his son, Abe. Really sweet guy, great guy. Such a fantastic. I can't say high enough things about this man. He's so sweet. But anyway, this came off of like a big charity event I did with Justin and Alex and stuff. And I ran into the creator of Adventure Time. And he comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, Ethan, I saw you. I've seen your podcast. I'm a fan. Can I take a photo with you?"
Oh my God.
I was so flattered that this man wanted to take a photo. I was like, this guy's amazing. I love his work.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
And he's a really nice guy, like this really funny character too. You could hear in his voice he sounds like one of the characters from Adventure Time. And he kind of looks like the Ice King too, if I'm being honest a little bit. I was really excited to meet him. But the thing is, so I never drink, right? Let me just start there.
Oh.
Never, ever, ever drink. You guys know I'm not good. I was having a few drinks, and I was just, I don't know, bro. I'm not good. I like to stop drinking alcohol, because...
We drank beer.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm hanging out with him. We're chatting, having a good time.
Yeah.
And then we see there's somebody not too far from us with a crowd around them taking a bunch of pictures with people. Who was it but Weird Al Yankovic?
Okay.
And for some reason, he was talking about how much he loves him and how he's like looks so much up to him, and he's like the reason he does, like he's like obviously idolizing Al. Mm-hmm. And I had just like learned this about Weird Al for some reason. I was watching a documentary, I watched a YouTube video or saw it somewhere, is that tragically Weird Al lost both of his parents in like a car crash.
Oh.
And I had just recently learned about, I
think it was a house fire.
Oh, was that?
It was
carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Super tragic, super like senseless. Yeah, carbon monoxide poisoning. And I remember hearing something about he was on tour and he continued to tour just to distract himself, or I don't know, but like he was really close to his parents and totally gutted, and it was just like this horrible situation in his life. Like they were his best friends and stuff. And so for some reason, that came to me, and I'm talking to this guy. What's his name? The Storytime guy?
Adventure Time?
Yeah,
Pendleton Ward.
What is it?
Pendleton Ward.
So I'm talking to Pendleton's badass name, by the way.
It really is. That's such a cool name.
He is actually just an Adventure Time character, Pendleton. So I'm talking to Pendleton, and I go, man, it's crazy what happened, with his parents, how they both died.
Yeah.
And then he goes like this to me. He goes like this, and I turn around, and Weird Al's right fucking behind us.
Oh my God.
He goes, no. He gets all serious. He goes, no, not right now, man. Like,
Yeah.
And Weird Al's right fucking like 2 feet behind me.
Sheesh.
And then I start laughing.
Oh.
And I was like, holy shit, I'm drunk, I'm embarrassed.
Oh my God.
And I start laughing. And I'm like, oh my God. I just start laughing like, oh shit.
Dude.
And
yeah.
that was very painful. And so anyway, I thought we really hit it off, and I think he must think I'm such a fucking weirdo now, because I actually tried reaching out to him afterwards to talk and stuff, and I think he wasn't interested in knowing me.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That's tough.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad situation for me. I felt really bad.
It sucks when we almost never drink, but then you end up drinking this one time and you meet this amazing person, and then you're not yourself too. Like that happened to us also when we met Nathan Fielder.
Yeah, I'm done drinking. So done. Yeah,
It's like seriously, we almost drink like maybe twice a year. Somehow in those times we also meet people.
I think I told the Nathan Fielder story, but
I think we probably did a while
It's
ago.
not like one specific embarrassing story.
No.
It's just I was being a dumbass. I was just
Yeah.
like a weird, trashed, fucking dumb weirdo piece of shit.
It's common. I would have probably laughed too, just out of nervousness. A lot of people in the comments on the last episode were saying it's some kind of psychological phenomenon.
Yeah, it totally
You heard about
happened
that
to
one?
me. It totally happened to me too.
That was one of the worst things. I mean, to laugh in someone's face in that situation, it was just so horrible.
It's especially like I feel like I had exactly the same thing with a friend.
What
that we
happened?
would just look at each other.
Well,
and
I
start
wanted to
laughing.
ask you if you had a cringe story you wanted to share.
Oh, haven't thought about that, but when you were telling that story, I just remember that kind of situation, like exactly happening to me with a friend at school.
What was the situation?
I don't remember what it was, but like something very serious. And then I look at my friend, and that's it. Like we both just know it's coming.
It's so painful.
Then just like can't stop laughing. I don't know why. It's crazy.
I want to let them know it's not you. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that was my cliffhanger story. How does that rank amongst my cringe?
I mean, it's bad. The lip licking one.
That was better.
Well, I mean, define better. I mean,
I think they both rank pretty high.
They're
for
pretty
me.
high.
Better meaning worse.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, the lip
lip licking
that's hard
one.
to say. It's just so personal, and it's just
It's painful.
Yeah.
They're both very painful moments in my life.
So did Weird Al say anything?
No, I don't know.
I kicked the shit out of Ethan.
Well, you know what's funny is like later in the evening, he got in line for a ride right after me, and we were kind of in the same like social bubble and chatting and stuff. So he never said anything, he never acknowledged it or anyway. I don't know if he heard me, but I was just too embarrassed to even engage in a conversation. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bad night. I'd love to talk to Pendleton and see if he remembers it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm like. And then like the lip licking girl, I'd love to talk to one of these people now and see how did you remember that moment. It could even be worse. Like that could even be make it even worse for me.
Hard to say.
Yeah, I'm not sure but like that would be